story I want to tell you guys about, and it actually happened to me. Well, yeah. So, about a month or two ago, I saw a friend who I haven't seen in 7 years. Oh, is that screw? Yeah. Look at this little critter. Anyway, okay, just climbing up with his buddy over there. Don't know if you guys can see. Awesome shit, man. Yeah, so I reunited with a friend who I haven't spoken to in about 7 years. Well, I saw him often. He went to my primary school, but we never actually spoken. And to cut the story short, because I don't want this video to be too long, we spoke about what we did in 2020. He said he started training in 2020, and I was wondering, why are you still fat? Because I began training in 2020. He just quit. He just didn't want to do it. Long story short, he didn't want to keep training. I just found it crazy because I was 2020, the beginning of 2020, I was fat also. We both had nothing to do. We're both the exact same age, you know. And I just kept getting after it, and I never gave up. And I trained every day. He trained also, same year, but judging from the body and whatnot, and, you know, him taking delays, setbacks for long frequencies, to the result being still fat, says a lot about the mentality. And that could have been me had I given in. I could have still been fat. I could have still been the guy who just walks around, you know, no one gives an eye about you. I'm not the biggest guy, but had I not have trained this hard during those 4 years and 7 months, I'd walk by and I wouldn't be getting the reactions that I get. Not that saying I'm the biggest guy, but training hard for about 4.5 years, I'd say trained to the point where I have a decent muscular physique, 5'9", 176 centimeters, and I'm 179.2 pounds, which is about 81.3 kilograms. At a low percent body fat, so you know, that's a big guy, especially in my standards in terms of height and whatnot. But I make this video to tell you that if you ever feel like giving up, I want you to remember that this world, especially the male world, is very competitive. We're all battling for resources. We're all battling for resources. The things you want, another man wants. The woman you want, the other man wants. Because if you do not want the woman, why would other men want to have your woman? The money you want, I'm telling you, those days you don't feel like doing something, I promise you, there's another man out there working, and he's going to take the money that could have been yours, to which you then could have fed your family. If that doesn't piss you off, I don't know what to say to you, but, you know, it's a it's a competitive game, and it's hard out here. You gotta be hungry, especially in those days. Those awful. Today's a beautiful day, so you'd probably feel motivated in days like these. Beautiful. Right. I'm saying, it's especially during the days that suck. Those days tend to bring the best out of you and release the animal that you never knew you had in you. It was sealed away from conditioning and weakness. So I make this video to say this, and this is going to be how I end off the video. There's always a man doing better than you. When you're on your knees, there's someone else who feels like the exact same way as you. Because I remember when I was working, I wanted to quit also. It was a new thing. Definitely something to get used to. You know how easy it would have been for me to quit? I didn't quit because I had a very strong purpose. My purpose was I was getting disrespected for being fat by family, friends, and just random people in school. I couldn't take that shit no more. I didn't have a choice. I had to go hard. And I'm still going hard to this day. Have a why. I want you to remember, it is okay to not feel like doing it. You're human. You can't control the thoughts that flow through your head. It just spawns. However, you're in control with how you act upon those thoughts. That's 100% in your control. It's one of the only things we have in our control in this world. our state and quality of mind. So I want you to remember, it's a competitive game out here. I mean, you don't feel like doing it if there's another man putting in the work. And if you're not willing to pick yourself up, even during those days you don't want to do something, or even during those days when you're in a rut, well, my friend, you are going to fall. So get up and get to work. Come on.